400 of you have said, I'm not putting microwave ice cream on the table anymore. I'm not putting my ice cream in the microwave to soften it up. I'm not going to try to take a spoon to that frozen ice cream because it's too hard to scoop. I'm going to take a heated ice cream scoop that is rechargeable from our friends at Prepology. Susie Hassan is here. She's a busy wife and mother, understands what it means to get snacks on the table in record time.
And ice cream too. Come on now, these kids love it.
Ice cream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream. And who doesn't love strawberry ice cream in the summertime, right? So this is ideal. This is a heated ice cream scoop.
Yes, it's a heated ice cream scoop. So here you see it. Right now it's heating up. It's on red. So you're just going to push that button. When it turns green, it is ready to go. So I'm going to get one that's already ready to go. It only takes about 30 seconds anyway. But once it is green and you'll feel it's warm, you're going to go ahead dig right in, take your ice cream right out of the freezer. You don't have to run your scoop under hot water and all those things.
Or put the whole thing of ice cream. Because Rachel says that her mom, every time she serves ice cream, puts the whole tub of ice cream in the microwave. And that only softens up around the edges. Around the edges. I mean,
Rachel,
in the in the absence of anything else, I guess that's fine. But if you are looking to make sure that every scoop comes out perfect, then this is the way to go, right?
This is absolutely the way to go, and it's going to keep cycling through and heating up every time you go to scoop. So you'll see it turn off into the red. That means it's heating back up. Then when it's green, it's ready to go. If you're doing an ice cream party, you know, you're having people over, it's really great for that.
Oh, this one's green. It's ready to go.
Yeah, so it's ready to go. Here, do you want to? You can scoop. Do you want to do an ice cream float, or do you want to do a regular?
I'm happy to do either.
Here you go. Here's your bowl.
Oh my, this is so great. It's so easy.
It just goes right through, cuts right through, and it holds a charge for 2 hours. 2 hours.
Now, it's not going to melt the ice cream.
No,
it's just going to make it easier to scoop.
Absolutely. So you're going to be able to scoop it out with ease. How many times you use one of these?
Maybe we'll put a little swirl on top just to get some different flavors together.
Oh, I love it. Oh, hey. You know what? Is this what you just saw? Is this the pecans?
These are the mascot pecans all crunched up.
Pecans we just saw?
Are those from Rachel's table? No, I don't think so. This is a really better solution. It's a smarter mousetrap. And this is rechargeable.
Yes.
And is there a built-in safety feature?
Here's the situation. Obviously it's not dangerous, but what you don't want to do is you don't want to pop this in the dishwasher for this. You just want to give it a quick wipe on the edge of this, and that's all it needs. But please don't submerge this. Here's the recharging port. You get the rechargeable piece, so that way you can plug it in whenever you need and it's ready to go. When it's on complete 0%, it's going to take about 3 hours to fully charge, but then you'll get 2 hours of use.
But it also has a shut-off, yes?
Yes. It has a 10-minute shut-off feature.
So if you leave it alone for 10 minutes, it'll turn itself off.
Yes.
If you forget about it.
Yes.
Now, can you run it under the tap?
You can run this piece under the tap, yes.
Under the tap,
just remember, you know, here's the recharging port, so we just don't want to get that part wet.
This is remarkable stuff. Don't miss out on your opportunity. Oh, how about a little root beer float?
Hang on, should I do the ice cream? No, I should do this first, or is it ice cream first?
Well, do a little bit of that, and then hit it with some ice cream, and then top it with some more root beer.
Here we go. So here we go. And so it's the ice cream floats, it's all that good stuff. And I'll tell you what, usually a typical ice cream scoop, you have to sometimes not only put it under hot water, or maybe you're putting it in water to keep it like hot for the next time you go to scoop. But it's so effortless, it's so easy. And again, it's gonna stay on that cycle of staying to warm up every time you go to use it for 10 minutes until you stop using it.
Now, top that off with a little bit more root beer.
Just a touch.
Just a touch for the carbonation.
I need a fun straw. That's what I'm missing.
Look at that.
How cute.
That's like being at the drugstore counter.
Right?
When I was in college, this drugstore is still there in Chapel Hill. It's called Sutton's Drugstore. But back when I was in college, they did both drugstore stuff and they had a soda fountain.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd go to the soda fountain, you'd order double cheeseburgers with crinkle cut fries and chocolate malted milkshakes. Oh, it was so good. I went every Tuesday and Thursday because I had a break between classes. That was where you could find me. If I was missing around lunchtime on Tuesday or Thursday, I was at Sutton's. All right, now, we have this for you in colors. We have cracked pepper. We also have it in eggshell. This is aqua, and this is red. You choose a color because it makes you smile. They all, or it matches your kitchen. They all do exactly the same job. When you are looking to serve up sorbet or ice cream and it's rock hard frozen from the freezer, there is a better way to go about it, because you could try to soak your scooper in hot water, or you could put the whole tub of ice cream in the microwave, which is kind of a mess, or you could buy this heated ice cream scoop.
Well,
that is rechargeable.
It's rechargeable. It holds a charge for 2 hours. So you're going to be able to just go ahead and scoop all the scoops you need, pop it right into the drawer, and then every time you need it, pop it right out. I would almost guarantee this could probably last you all summer. A 2-hour charge.
No one scoops ice cream for 2 straight hours. If you do, I need to live next door to you.
Yeah, right.
But this is important because now that's raspberry ice cream.
It's beautiful how it scoops. I'm not fighting with it. If you're an ice cream lover and you do ice cream, you get yourself ice cream every night.
I need to taste raspberry ice cream.
Have that. Please have that.
I've never had raspberry ice cream.
How many of us have bent a spoon in a frozen? Isn't that so good?
And that's from our local grocery store.
Yes, yes. Get that scoop. I mean,
Yummy.
we're not bending and breaking our. We're not bending and breaking our spoons in here. You don't have to run a traditional, scooper under the hot water or have that cup of water where you're letting it set in.
Neat, even scoops, doesn't it?
They're beautiful scoops. just look. I'm going to go slow and show you. So here.
Rachel, I have a clean spoon. I want you to taste this raspberry.
Is this raspberry taking the show?
Do you know in New England we have black raspberry ice cream? It's like our favorite thing. Have you tried that?
I think I've had black walnut ice cream.
I've never had that. This is great.
Right?
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness, is that good?
Is that really good?
Yes.
I know we're not selling the raspberry ice cream, but
This is not for sale.
if you head to the local grocery, I would pick up some raspberry if I were you. This is really popular. And how many of these are gone, Frank? 2,000 of these are gone. This is a common problem.
It's such a common problem. I can't tell you how many times I have absolutely bent a spoon for sure in a hard ice cream, or I can't even find it now. I've used these.
Some ice cream on top of the pie.
Oh, great idea.
Make it a la mode.
Great idea.
Ooh.
The fact that
This ice cream is getting a little melty.
And you know what? And you feel it. If you'll feel it in your hand that it is warm. It's warm to the touch for sure. So as soon as it hits that ice cream, it starts to heat up, and that's where you're able to just cut right through so easily.
Now, when you get into the middle part of the ice cream, that's usually the tougher part of the ice cream, right? Because everything freezes solid in our freezers. This is going to be really, really important because now you can get in there and get those perfect scoops out each and every time without melting the ice cream completely. What you're doing is just softening it a bit.
Right.
So you can scoop it more easily. We are very, very busy with this, and it takes 3 hours to charge, but once it's charged, you get 2 hours of scooping time. Now, it'll hold a charge for a while, yes?
Yeah, well, that's it. So that's 2 hours worth of scooping. So it only takes about 30 seconds to a minute to warm up, and it's going to warm up in between all the scoops. So I'm doing a round of scoops right now.
And
then
if
you'll
the
see it
phone
goes
rings
red.
or you read something funny on Facebook, and you leave the scoop down on the counter for 10 minutes, it shuts itself off.
It'll shut itself off. And it will also continue to cycle. So after that 10-minute cycle, what it does is, or before that, it'll go green, red, green, red, green, red, because it's going to keep heating for you, so it's always ready to go for you. But then after that 10 minutes is over, it just shuts off.
Let's talk about colors, and I'll let you know that this is very, very popular. We began the show with 5,000 of these. Now, the first one is cracked pepper. Fewer than 400 in the cracked pepper. Then we have eggshell, fewer than 500. Then aqua, fewer than 600 remain. And finally, the tomato. Most popular color with fewer than 600 to go around. This is going very quickly. Susie Hassan.
Yes.
Nice job, miss.
I'll tell you what, I think the raspberry ice cream, though, really stole the show.
I have to say that raspberry ice cream.
Everyone loved
Yummy. Wasn't that good, Miss Rachel?